talking about Jay. Proximity to Diddy. You don't think he knew anything? He's seemingly around Diddy a lot.
No, that was a real suburb question.
I know, right? Proximity.
And the proximity.
Proximity. That's an SAT hit parade.
What began as a feud through disc records in 1999 has evolved into something considerably more perilous. Hidden partnerships, government scrutiny, and years of concealed truths are now converging, and 50 Cent stands at the epicenter. His knowledge about Jay-Z has the potential to transform hip-hop irreversibly. But survival comes first in this war and struggle for hip-hop's essence. The ongoing friction remains distinctly asymmetrical, with 50 Cent relentlessly antagonizing Jay-Z across social platforms, particularly throughout early and mid-December 2025 with Diddy's documentary release. The animosity has intensified because 50 Cent refuses to retreat. The disparity in their strategies mirrors their distinct positions within the industry. Their separate interpretations of how influence functions in the modern era. 50 Cent adopted social media early on, grasping its capacity to circumvent conventional intermediaries and communicate directly with followers. He recognized that in an economy driven by attention, engagement serves as currency, and controversy represents the most efficient method to generate that engagement. Jay-Z, conversely, maintains a more conventional celebrity stance, speaking infrequently and exclusively through official outlets, treating his mystique as an asset requiring protection rather than expenditure. In the Instagram and TikTok era, 50's strategy proves more successful at molding public opinion, enabling him to dominate narratives that Jay-Z's silence leaves vulnerable for others to define. The social media offensive employs various approaches, with 50 Cent sharing mocking caricatures and AI-generated deepfake videos ridiculing Jay-Z, POSDING images endorsing strategic comments, and maintaining a relentless rhythm of suggestions and innuendos. Each post spawns headlines, each headline generates engagement, and each engagement cycle strengthens 50 Cent's role as the storyteller of hip-hop's most significant ongoing saga. 50 endorsed comments hinting that Jay-Z could be next after Diddy, igniting rumors of an exposed documentary, and the speculation itself proves damaging, even without any documentary actually being created. The mere possibility maintains Jay-Z's potential weaknesses in the public eye. Former adversaries join the confrontation, introducing additional complexity to an already intricate situation. Speculation emerged about Ja Rule aligning with Jay-Z's Roc Nation against 50, triggered by Instagram follows and interactions. Ja Rule labeled 50 a destructive force to the culture, implying the Diddy documentary and Jay-Z harassment had crossed boundaries and harmed hip-hop's standing in ways requiring years to restore. 50 brushed it aside mockingly, stating his influence forces them all to unite, and declared he fears neither Jay-Z nor Ja Rule. The reaction exemplifies classic 50 Cent behavior: dismissive, self-assured, and calculated to diminish his adversaries while amplifying his own perceived dominance, with the notion that his opponents were banding together only confirming his sense of significance within the industry.
Contract. The big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies, those trophies came rolling.
Yet in different interviews, 50 minimized any genuine animosity, characterizing it as merely competitive dynamics and expressing hope that things were stable for him personally, alluding to how family members might be affected by any controversy. The remark was notably restrained, indicating that underneath the provocation, 50 comprehended the human consequences at play, that actual families with real children were being impacted by accusations and suggestions, whether they held truth or not. Jay-Z's representatives characterized their connection with Diddy as strictly business-related with no deeper ties. This distancing maneuver sought to sever the mental association between the convicted music executive and the one still striving to safeguard his standing. However, countless photographs and public interactions made such separation challenging, as proof of their relationship remained scattered throughout the internet for anyone to locate and circulate. Jay-Z's judicial record reveals a consistent approach of forceful defense culminating in triumph. In 1999, Jay-Z faced charges for stabbing producer Lance Rivera at a New York City nightclub, admitting guilt to a lesser charge in 2001 and receiving 3 years of probation. The episode illustrated both his willingness to engage in confrontation and his capability to navigate legal difficulties with limited repercussions. The Big Pimpin' copyright litigation was thrown out in October 2015 after a judge determined the complainant had no legal grounds, with the Ninth Circuit upholding the decision in 2018. The success showcased his capacity to endure adversaries in courtroom battles through superior financial resources and legal counsel. The final federal paternity lawsuit was dismissed with prejudice in 2025, concluding a battle spanning over a decade. Though the termination of legal proceedings did not silence public discourse, particularly with 50 Cent continuously magnifying the story and maintaining questions within public awareness, this constituted the core reality beneath all the conjecture. Befriending someone who perpetrated crimes does not constitute criminal behavior itself. When questioned about why he persisted in dropping hints regarding Jay-Z and the questionable conduct of other industry powerhouses, he offered this response.
All celebrities are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right, and when you see, if I wasn't saying anything, guess what? You could safely say that a person on the outskirts that is not involved in hip hop culture could think that everybody in hip hop culture is with.
Legal victories in the courtroom don't necessarily guarantee vindication in the eyes of the public. Within public perception, guilt through association carries significant weight, particularly when magnified by someone possessing 50 Cent's reach, determination, and readiness to cross boundaries others refuse to approach. The confrontation that originated in 1999 through lyrical exchanges has transformed into something substantially more intricate and impactful, now encompassing business rivalry, legal disputes, paternity allegations, and consequences from Diddy's conviction. These two figures who previously battled through music now clash via courtrooms and digital platforms, with 50 Cent consistently attacking while Jay-Z remains perpetually defensive. This conflict fascinates because it mirrors wider transformations in hip-hop and American society. The culture that formerly celebrated street authenticity now operates under corporate control and meticulously managed personas. In today's landscape, digital warfare proves equally destructive as any traditional method, with reputations demolished through internet humor and suggestions without requiring factual proof. Jay-Z constructed his domain on image equally as much as skilled and intelligent hustler, accomplished entrepreneur, and dedicated family figure representing hip-hop's potential when merged with intellect and self-control. That persona now faces relentless attack, and his silent strategy allows others to craft a story beyond his influence. The future remains profoundly unpredictable, and this uncertainty itself inflicts continuous harm. Will Jay-Z abandon his silence and confront accusations directly? Will 50 Cent release the speculated exposed documentary many believe exists? Will fresh allegations surface from Diddy's proceedings implicating additional industry players? The sole certainty involves the conflict's continuation with daily posts, fresh implications, and mounting damage to carefully cultivated reputations. The struggle for hip-hop's essence persists, waged through social media and legal documents rather than microphones. The generation that transformed hip-hop into a billion-dollar enterprise now publicly attacks one another, revealing long-concealed secrets and posing questions possibly never fully resolved. Regardless of the allegations' validity, the industry faces permanent transformation. The epic of invulnerable moguls shielded by wealth and power may be ending, replaced by demands for accountability even among the most influential figures. For 50 Cent, this moment validates everything he's proclaimed for years. His Diddy warnings proved devastatingly precise. His attacks on Jay-Z's manufactured image increasingly effective. His documentary achieved massive commercial and cultural triumph. His adversary's unification only confirms his significance. Whether his Jay-Z campaign produces comparable outcomes remains uncertain, though he displays zero intention of stopping or moderating. As 2025 concludes, the hip-hop community observes anxiously. New evidence may emerge from Diddy's case, unexpected lawsuits filed, fresh revelations surface from unknown sources, former colleagues, leaked materials, or investigative reporters pursuing decades of accumulated clues. The guaranteed reality remains that this saga continues, with its central figures Jay-Z and 50 Cent perpetuating their decades-long battle, until vindication or destruction arrives for one party.
Talking about Jay, proximity to Diddy. You don't think he knew anything? He's seemingly around Diddy a lot.
No, that was a real suburb question.
I know, right? Proximity.
And the proximity.
Proximity. That's the SAT hit parade.
Contract. The big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies came rolling. I think all celebrities are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right, and when you see, if I wasn't saying anything, guess what? You could safely say that a person on the outskirts that is not involved in hip hop culture could think that everybody in hip hop culture is with